Hello, welcome back to another street vlogging. I am so Kodili-nye, dealing with issues that need to be dealt with. One guy was talking about why he was so disappointed to Governor Gov.Soludo, that he was not expecting that Gov.Soludo, after 1 year, will not be able to even solve the water crisis in the state. And when he was talking, you can see the passion in him. He said, what's the essence of having a professor of economics if the professor of economics cannot solve one of the easiest jobs to solve in the homeland, which is provision of water, because of the issue involved. So that's what we are going to be talking about today, and why people are disappointed in Soludo. A lot of people were disappointed. I personally, I do love Soludo, and with his pedigree, a lot of states in Nigeria were saying, oh, Anambra is going to leave us behind because we are having a dogged economic professor that is going to change a lot of things. Anambra is going to be Dubai, Taiwan. And people were a bit jealous of Anambra State when they had Soludo and when he was talking about all those Dubai, Taiwan. But what has happened is this, that it has taken the professor of economics almost 3 years, and the issue of water has not been dealt with in Anambra State. And when you talk about the inflation, the hardship in the homeland, these are one of the contributors. That's contributors of these hardship and the poverty, urban poverty in the states. Because the people has to pay over the odds to buy water, a clean drinking water that should be available to each house are not provided. I know that since last year you start talking about it, talking about Anambra water. But up till now, nothing has happened on that field. Only what they did is to showcase the borehole they dig in one street or the other, which doesn't run. But in spite of that, the water is much scarce in the state. It's very expensive. So people who have to spend a lot of their money and a lot of man hours looking for water, spending money, and the money they should have used for other things, other productive things, or to help themselves. That's what they are spending in purchase of water. People are spending up to 50 to 100 naira per gallon just to get water. And looking at the health implication, that's why Anambra is also struggling on the health indices, because if you don't have clean drinking water in the state, think about what that is causing in the health of many people, the health and safety issue. And that's why the streets are very also dirty, because there's no water to clean anywhere. And you'll be asking yourself, why are we having so much fire incident, which the people would have control on themselves if there is water? But because there's no water, even when the fire service come, they also struggle because they have to run to far away to get water again. So because there's no water anywhere in the state. So that's a very, very sad and very bad indictment on the professor governor of Anambra State. So people, when we talked about people, that the state lack opposition, is all these things that why people are really, really angry that Soludo is the only one contesting the election, because there's no opposition championing anything at all. They basically coming out during the election to make a lot of noise. So this water issue is so passionate in this channel. We are passionate campaigning about it. There are other things we are campaigning about. But this is very, very important, because if the government house and if those politicians can provide water in their houses, why can't the houses, water not being provided? And you can see also the revenue we are losing because we are not providing water. If we are providing water to many of the cities in Anambra State, let's take it that the government is charging each room 100 naira or 200 naira to supply water. Think about how many rooms in Onitsha So when you count it, and the factories maybe paying like 500 or 1,000 depending on how they check it. So you can see that we're actually losing a lot of revenue. We would have been collecting billions from Anambra State. You know, the government is basically losing money because of lack of investment. And think about the jobs that would have been created because of the water. People would have actually been using the water for other purposes. So that's what we are talking about, why some people were very angry or disappointed with Governor Gov.Soludo. This is only part 1. We are going to do the part 2 and part 3, why people are disappointed on Governor Gov.Soludo. And it seems that he doesn't actually bother whether the people are happy or not. I don't know what you think about that. Go to the comment section. We can continue this dialogue. We can continue talking about this. And see you in the next one. And God bless you. Bye.